Hey guys, welcome back to Coin Knowledge. Today we're going to be looking at a project called Spintop, which I believe is going to become like in a sense, like the IGN of crypto gaming. So we'll get right into it. Introducing Spintop, the ultimate GameFi ecosystem. Discover, play, trade, earn. So if we scroll down here, it will give you a video of what is Spintop. You can watch that. Their gamepedia, which we'll get into, is just their guide and their UI of all the social aspects of blockchain gaming and shows you different games and little information on them. Here's their roadmap here. So they've been around since November 2021, and right here we're in quarter one, entering quarter two. So they launched their gamepedia partnerships, their spin starter, and now getting into further updates, guild maker, profiles, spindex, NFT marketplace, their team. But if we go up here, we can go to their gamepedia. This is the coolest part, especially with all these new crypto games and projects coming up recently that are out, and it even shows you ones that are either in beta or just further down the line. So if we scroll through, you see here they have, their editor picks at the top, recently added, and they categorize them, by the games and projects. So recently added right here, and you'll notice by the game, it tells you, in development, beta, or if you actually go to like Axie Infinity and top beta games, playable, and then if you click on it, like we'll click on Crabata, for example. You can see, tells you what chain, what blockchain it's on, the status of the game, playable, in progress, beta, and I believe just a team, what kind of genre it's in, or adventure. You can actually review the game. You can read other people's reviews, and they tell you the potential, play to earn, and it's so useful, especially with all these different projects. And again, go to any project, it'll give you the developer, the volume. I believe if it knows the market cap, it'll show it to you. So let's keep going back. Go to Axie Infinity, it should have that. Go to Axie Infinity, and it'll tell you their governance token or their main token. And yeah, so like here with Axie Infinity with the AXS token, it'll tell you the market cap, 3.45 billion. If you hit the website, it'll take you to that project's website. And again, the contract address for it, so Ethereum, and then you see it's actually strategy for this one. It just gives you a brief introduction of the game, some photos of it. That's cool. Gameplay. It just gives you a brief rundown of the game, tokenomic or the token information. And yeah, it's I don't know, it's so cool. And again, especially with all the games coming out, this is heavily needed, especially for the future of crypto gaming. If we go over to like IGN themselves, this is IGN's website. You can see, top stories, news, video games, platforms. You can see that Spintop is kind of aiming to be the IGN of crypto gaming. So, just looking through it, it's super, super cool. And even it categorizes it here, or if you can go to browse, and you can narrow it down by, playable games, games that you can get into today, genre. What I like to do is network, because there are people who stick to, maybe they have their one or two chains, maybe you're someone who only plays games on Avalanche or only plays games on Ethereum or Polygon or Solana. You can narrow it down. If you hit Avalanche, it'll show you only games on Avalanche. And you could also narrow it down by, tags, keywords, and it just shows you their rating on it. And it's just cool. It's a really cool project that I can see a lot of utility for in the future. Sideball, and the cool thing is on most of these games, not this one apparently, but most of these games will have, oh, it does, has reviews, and you could read people's reviews, especially if you're looking to get into a game, for the earning side of play to earn. you can read some people's reviews, and sometimes they'll leave their experience. Hey, is it worth my time? Or, what's the gameplay like? But that's not all. Spintop also has, if you go into their spindex, you can also earn with their platform too right now. And we'll get into their native governance token here in a bit. But you can see their token Spintop or Spin is trading at about 14 cents with a market cap of just around 22, 23 million. So the token itself is, in my opinion, severely undervalued for what this is trying to be. And you can see right here, if we go to the all chart, it did go pretty high, all-time high of around 60 cents, but that was also when Bitcoin was behaving. And obviously the market's been kind of in a bearish trend this year, for the last 3 months or so. But if you look at the 1 week chart, it's coming up a little bit. It's on the upswing. And again, you can buy their token on Binance, Polygon, or if we go to market, it'll show you everywhere you can buy it. It's mainly Pancake Swap. So we go back to their Spindex. I'll just take you through the tabs here. So farms, it's liquidity farms. You can pair two tokens, spin, BNB, spin, skill, spin, C2fi fun, or as fun. And you can provide liquidity to the platform, and you can see the APRs you're going to get. And I like how it breaks down your daily APR and your annual APR. I think that's super useful. I wish almost every platform did the daily. It's kind of cool. And you go to pools. If you want to single side stake, you can single side stake your spin token and earn different projects native tokens. So you can stake your spin to earn more spin. You can see that that one is what a majority of people are doing. So the APRs aren't as great or high, but you're getting the spin token back. Or you can look at other projects that you might have faith in or want to get in on, like Scale. C2fi Fund is a big one, but again, that's what a lot of people are doing as well. Age of Tanks, King. You can just look at all these different tokens. Spin Starter, you can stake spins and earn allocations from IGOs for new projects. So that's, again, very, very useful. If you go to their Twitter, you can see they're bringing out updates and partnerships all the time. So they're they're actively upgrading this project, and they have a roadmap, and they're introducing news all the time. And again, if you want to get involved with the project, even if you don't buy their native token, even though from my perspective, I don't see how you could go wrong getting into their token. But even if you don't buy it, just for a day-to-day life, if you're in crypto gaming and you're trying to keep up with all these projects out there, this is a great platform to use. I use it almost every single day. I do, just to look at different projects like Heroes of Mavia, which if you're not aware, it tends to be or aims to be the Clash of Clans of the blockchain. You could see, and if it's a project that you never even heard about, now you are just one click away, and you can find all these different projects in here. Whenever you get into them, they'll recommend other ones based on what you clicked on, like Chain Guardians, Crypto Mines, Axie Infinity, and I don't know, it's just something that I found super useful, and I'm not sure if everyone knows about it, but if not, it should be talked more about. And again, guys, this was Spintop. So we can just spend a minute here just kind of going through, and you can see just how many games that they've added on here. And just while I've been using them, they've added so many games. It's like Rev Racing. Yeah, the list just goes on and on. And again, any of these games you're curious on, just click on them. There's reviews, you can read them, the bio, you see the token on the right, the website, what chain it's on, where it's at in its development, like Pegaxi. And some of these games, might say beta. That's still playable, even though if it doesn't say playable, it's still playable like Pegaxi. You can play it. DeFi Kingdoms, of course, 10 out of 10. Corbata, And like if we go, well, let's just see everything that's in here. They really have added so many games. Like I remember when I first started using this platform, there was not not this many, and they just keep adding. And yeah, there's the never mind, not the end, but I thought it was. My jeez, that looks like the end. Okay, but yeah, now that we're at the end, we can scroll all the way up and just look at this. That's just games now and projects now, and as we all know, there's projects going up pretty much all the time, and they'll get added here. And again, in the future, crypto gaming is gonna need an IGN platform to keep track of everything. So, take a look at Spintop. Whenever you have time, do your own research, and again, either use it for its gamepedia, which is what I really use it for, or maybe look at some of the pools or forums if that stuff interests you. If that's what you'd like to do. And yeah, guys, that is Spintop, and another project I just want to go over with that might make your lives easier if you're in crypto gaming. But otherwise, if you found this information helpful, or if you have any questions, if you'd like to see more projects like this, just let me know in the comments below. And if you can like the video, obviously comment, share, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. All right, see ya.